everybody. Sorry, I was getting my phone. How are you guys doing today? I'm doing swell myself, thanks for asking. Before we get started, let's go ahead and hit the subscribe and the bell so you guys can see me in your timeline and in your feed so we can always have these conversations, okay? But today's video, I wanted to share something with you guys. This is a quick InHer Style. This is something that I just wanted to share with you guys. A lot of times I don't know the title of this until I go and watch it, and then I'm able to pull something out and like that could be the title there. So just work with me here. Let me pull up something to start with. Are you a good friend? That's probably the title. Are you a good friend? And sometimes we really have to take inventory of ourselves. I know you guys hear me say that a lot because anyone can tell you about yourself, but until you know about yourself, you're not going to do anything, nor do you think anything is wrong. So the reason I asked this question, if you guys don't know, down below I'll put a link. If you guys don't know now, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at noon, I do prayer call, and I do it through the Zoom app. And you guys can email me at vfqministries@gmail.com. You guys can email me prayer requests or let me know you're interested in it, and I'll send you the link. But you can also hit the link in my Instagram bios, or in my Virtuously Fit Queen Instagram bio. But this past Monday, well, this weekend, God gave me this verse. But this past Monday, when I did midday prayer, it was still on me so heavy that I had to share it. And it is Proverbs 27:9. And I'm reading the Amplified. Amplified is like, to me, it's like when you got speakers and they good, but then you turn that bass up. Amplified is like putting a bass on that word. So, oil and perfume make the heart glad. So does the sweetness of a friend's counsel that comes from the heart. Are you a good friend? I say this because sometimes we have to really watch what comes out of our mouth to our friends. And I know that sometimes we get caught on autopilot. We're like, girl, no, I wouldn't deal with that. Like we can get real carnal. This verse right here really made me more cognizant of my interactions. So with that being said, when your girlfriend whom is married comes to you and she is just distraught at the moment over problems that happen in almost everyone's marriage, you know, miscommunications, feelings being hurt, not anything malicious, just regular everyday marriage problems. Are you the friend that's going to give her good counsel, or are you the friend that's going to only hurt her more by not really giving her what's needed at the time? Not what you feel, but what's needed at the time. I know I've had plenty of people do that to me, and I know that I've been the person that's done it before as well when I was immature, when my spirit was not mature enough, or when my womanness was not mature enough. Like, I wouldn't deal with that. But these past few years, I've been really, really aware of what comes out of my mouth to friends who are seeking my counsel. And now that I've been very aware of that part when it says oil and perfume make the heart glad, so does the sweetness of a friend's counsel. There's fragrance now on my advice. There is sweetness in it. There is perfume, meaning it's welcome, because I am no longer in my flesh. Not to say that it doesn't happen, but I am no longer a willing participant in my flesh when I'm talking to girlfriends or friends about situations that's going on. I'm either coming with a straight biblical approach or a spiritual transformation type conversation is happening. My girlfriend's coming in, there's a misunderstanding in her marriage and her relationship. Okay, I'm so sorry that your feelings are hurt. Did you express this? Did you guys communicate? Okay, you didn't yet? Okay, so now you're going off an argument you guys didn't have yet, because sometimes we'll have an argument we didn't have yet after an argument we trying to get out of. It's weird. So, okay, you know what? Let's pray on it. Ask God to shield you and to open your heart and your mouth so that everything is in alignment when you speak to your husband. That way it's not a disrespectful come at him. It's a babe, I really need to lay this out. Can you listen to me? And pray that his ears are open when it's time to go and talk about this. Not, girl, I wouldn't put up with that. You better go in that house. You better tell him, look, you ain't going to talk to me like this. Like, no, because all we're doing is helping our friend add strife and struggle to her home. And it's not just for friends who are married, but you get the concept. And when I speak about it, I know that God has really transformed me and made me a better friend, a better wife, and a better mother because of this, because I am now more aware of the counsel that I'm trying to give. And if I don't have nothing to offer, I won't say anything. And I think that's hard for people. Sometimes you're like, girl, I really don't know what to do right here, but I'm going to pray for you and with you. But I'm just going to be here. I'm glad that I just want to be the ear. I just want to be the shoulder. And don't feel bad if you don't have anything, because sometimes God don't want us to say anything, because sometimes he's dealing with the person and he knows that they just needed a shoulder to lean on. That's it. So in interactions with your husband, your children, your friends, your ministry members, your church members, your co-workers, even if they're not your friend, you be a good friend, because that is what we are here to do. We are here to show the love and the understanding, the compassion, the empathy, the loving kindness. We need to be able to gift these people around us with friendship, even if they don't know how to give it back, because that comes with being spiritually mature. That comes with being mature and doing the will of God and not taking things personal, because it's not about us. So offer those people who don't have anything, because the thing is, when they look back on it, they will remember the person that they least expected to be there for them and to give them sound advice. And it's something that I'm sure that when you plant a good seed, it will come back. Not necessarily to you, but to God. And it's not for it to come back to us. We don't always have to see the result of that seed. So let's get out of our own way and be better friends and better just companions to people in our lives, okay? So what I had the women on my prayer call do was just pay attention to this week. Write it down for a friend that you're trying to be a better friend to, or just write down that moment where you were able to be a better friend, because sometimes we need that reassurance and we need that, oh, that wasn't that hard. When I was with so-and-so and she said this, I offered her this, or I just hugged her because I felt like that's what she needed, because that you were actually taking the atmosphere and asking God to lead you in that at that moment. So I want you to do that too, and share your experiences down below. Share it on the Instagram, share it here, it doesn't matter. Just share it with me, because the thing is, life is a conversation. It's not just for me to talk at you guys. I want to talk with you guys. So let's talk about it. Let's keep this going, okay? So I just wanted to share that with you ladies and gentlemen, because I do have gentlemen that stop by every now and then. I just want to thank you for always supporting me in my walk and supporting the ministry that God has placed before me. I appreciate all the prayers that are always sent to me that cover me in my house. So I appreciate it, and I love you guys with all my heart, and I will see you guys in the next InHer Style. So remember, are you a good friend? Are you spiritually mature enough to be a good friend?